And now another useless fact.
I don't know if you can see this, but look, oil, I mean there was oil all over the place. I already dried it as much as I could in there. One of the spark plugs had a little bit of oil on it. I mean, it was just crazy. Let's remove this thing. Nice. So just so you guys could see it, like it broke and made a hole. I would have thought because of the little crack, the gasket would have helped it, but when it cracked, it also made that big old hole in there. So that's where it was leaking oil from. Nice. I always thought it was cool that O'Reilly's has their own tape. Nice. Talk about killing trees. RTV. And some thread lock and gasket. So I just wanted to show you the difference between when you oven bake one. It looks really good and the texture is really nice too. You can actually feel the texture. And then when you don't, and I applied the same amount of coats and I left it outside overnight to cure. I mean, there's no texture to it at all. You can see the crinkled look a little, but you can't see the texture as defined as the other one. So oven baked, outside baked, definitely when you have a chance, do that. Now I know one of the things Sensei BC did was put a little TRV here and over here in the little corners, as well as there and over there. As you can see, there's still some a little bit left from the last time. Take that off. And then put some new. Yes, and before you ask, that is my official engine cover baby blanket. Finished taking off the little debris from the gasket because it's a paper one, so it leaves a little gunk behind. I tried it with a brush, but that didn't really work. The best thing that I found was a blade. Just kind of scrape it off, scrape it outward to where If you can't catch the debris, make sure it falls down here. Don't try to keep it out of there. And then now the fun part. This one is like super on there. As you can see, I already tried, and I remember this being a fun project as well, because it like disintegrates. Oh, that shut me up. Oh, sort of. And then I'll give it one of these. Update. All the plenum bolts are in with a little bit of Loctite. I got the coils in. Looking good. Tomorrow I'll put all the wiring in and the balance tube. But when the sun gets to about right here, it starts getting unbearably hot in here. And I do have an awesome fan, but it just pushes hot air around. So, finish you off tomorrow, big guy. I hope it lasts a long time. Update. Got all the wiring done. I was a little skeptical because I had some plugs that weren't plugging into anything. But I confirmed with Sensei BC, and he let me know that we don't need those because we put a boost controller in. So, last things we're gonna do is get the fuel in, and then the balance tube, followed by the pipes, and it should be good to go. Wish me luck. Done putting it all together again. God, I didn't think it would take this long. It's like 10 times harder to put everything back together than to just demolish it. Demo? Yeah, right? I'm gonna primer the fuel pump a little bit to get that fuel running. And then hopefully it starts. So I lied a little bit. Before I start the Z, I want to go get some gas. Let's put some fresh gas in there before we turn it on. Alright, gas is in. Everything's buttoned up. So I think, let's see if I know how to put back a plenum together. Wiring, vacuum, gas, or fuel, everything. doing the little choking thing. Seems like it's still doing it a little bit. At least I got it back to where it was. No more oil leaking.
Well, there you have it. That was a small insight onto the first time I removed the plenum by myself. Everything came out good. Car's running awesome. I just need to check the brakes and fix the windows, and we should be good. The next few videos will be on the XJ because your cousin Carlos is getting me into overlanding, which is like camping out of your car. So I'm getting the XJ ready for long trips. So I have a couple of videos I already took on my first trip. So hopefully my goal is to have the Z ready and the XJ ready and just perfect condition to when you guys are old enough to drive. You guys can choose what you want, a Jeep or a Z. So hopefully that's my plan. Do the same.